Washington Huskies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Tight end. Gets it out. Much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds yards or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Hill. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Wants to throw it. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Now he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Cowboys. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but they take it into the end zone. They're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Look out, room to run here. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball at the 34. Huskies hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this first down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about. That combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
The tight end has got it. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain. Tackle made with a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Hill. Touchdown, Washington. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
They return it from inside the 10-yard line. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Takes the handoff. It's Davison. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
It's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. So after one enormous play, they're now set up at the opponent's 20-yard line. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which
the pass rush gets home.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
You come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He goes out of bounds right about the 43-yard line. The offense will begin right there in good shape. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time with good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Huskies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On first and 10, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Well, Coach, Oklahoma State has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pitch made on the left side. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain in that completion. And the Huskies will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss on the play.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Huskies.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Return begins inside the 10. And the return man steps out of the 28. The Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. Looking for some space. It's Davison. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. 2nd down, looking to throw it. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. How to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down. This drive keeps going. Cowboys hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Handoff from the shotgun. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Let's fly out of the wideout. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one.
First down for the offense.
Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And the Cowboys moving quickly down the field here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Moves out of the pocket. Caught near the sticks. It's Tees. Tackle, but forced down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. The Cowboys with 1st and 10 here. They'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. Extending the play now. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
11th play of this grinding drive during the playoff game. 3rd down and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down. The Huskies hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Washington now operating in the red zone. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Defense is coming after him. He just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. And the Huskies looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Grab near the sticks. It's Tease. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
PAT is good, but they still trail by a point. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. But he's got some space here. On the move. Still going, it's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. The kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the football. And looking for a big play here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He could go. Tackled after the interception. That would be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Huskies will kick this deep, begin the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. Goes out of bounds at the 32. That's a decent return. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. As the first down is still going. Here he goes. At the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Cowboys.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
He's looking to throw. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. The Washington offense retakes the field here. He'll hand it off. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. They're going to run it here. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Signs a good throw. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Huskies come to the line in a hurry up.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Wide open downfield. They get him back, but the game moves the ball to the +40. Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 down.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another 1st down. And I tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Back in motion now. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 4th down. He's throwing for it. It's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way.
Well, his quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. And the encroachment penalty moves the ball up a little bit. So first down and 5 after the penalty. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies, as they put 6 more on the board. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Offense in a split backfield now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. That's caught. It's Davison.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
God, I love to see a quarterback willing to put his life on the line for his teammates. What a job here of picking up the first down, taking that big hit, and going right back to the huddle. You can see his teammates patting him on the back.
Looking for the wideout, and it falls incomplete. They misfire in first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Keeps it on the draw. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1. And the Cowboys come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. A screen to the wide receiver. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. Cowboys keep the football on the move.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game.
We'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball caught inside the 10. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. With the catch, it's Lopez. They're able to get him down.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Scrambling and throwing it deep. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. And the Cowboys come to the line with 1st and goal. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Now takes a hit but lets it fly. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, this quarterback is all out of sorts. Already thrown 2 interceptions, and he just looks uncomfortable and out of rhythm. This time falling back and throwing the football. No chance of a completion.
But a quick stop for the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. So, Kirk, it's Washington in front. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
It's a 1-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Huskies will line up to boot it away. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Running play goes backwards. Makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Tease. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. 1st and goal. Any points will give them the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender. Makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Touchdown, Cowboys. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looks to the left. Pass caught. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Huskies will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42. This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. Throws it to the right. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to chuck it again. That's reeled in. It's Williams. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. No huddle here for the offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to pass here on second down. Big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. On first and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Washington getting set for the first and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for a touchdown.
Send the back in motion. And he drops back in the gun. Bringing pressure. And he can't get rid of it and goes down. So a sack. Unsuccessful two-point try. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Tees. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab down the middle. It's Tees. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Caught
Over the middle, it's Tees. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Tees. Breaks free in the clear. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Looking to scramble. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only one, but 2 kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
Now the try for 2. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete. The try fails. Instead of going up by 3, still a 1-point game here in the fourth quarter.
Washington, 47. Oklahoma State, 46.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up for the sack at a crucial moment.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Tries to get it to the running back. Caught quickly. And the defense wraps him up. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? The shotgun running play call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. And the offense produce some magic. Back, looking to throw for it on third down. That's a fly to the wideout. The ball is picked off.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.